Saudi Arabia and Iran is gonna unite, man. You people, man, give me Habakkuk, bro. And I'm gonna show y'all another clip, Lord willing, before we get up out of here. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1.
All right, this is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch.
So we standing up on guard, man. We watching, man. We watching the prophecies, man. I don't know what everybody else doing, but GMS Prophecy is Power down here in Arkansas. We watching the prophecies, man. You see? Go ahead, bro.
And set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me.
So we watching, man. We on guard, man. We looking. Seeing what YAHAWASHI is saying, according to prophecy, man. Go ahead.
And what I shall answer when I am reproved.
So what I shall answer when I am reproved. So I ain't gonna lean on what I think in my own understanding, man. So YAHAWASHI is gonna make sure I'm correct in what I'm saying according to prophecy, man. So he gonna let me know, look, this what you do. This what you say. This what you write down. Okay? Concerning the men of the Lord in the angel world. They wrote it down so we would have it on this side. So on this side, YAHAWASHI saying, look, this is what you speak. Go ahead.
And Yahawah by Hashem Yahushua answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
So write it down and make it plain upon tables. The table is the Bible. Okay? Go ahead.
That he may run that readeth it.
So in the ancient world, in order to pass a message, man would get the message and take out running and take the message to another, he would take out running, he would take the message, take out running, and take it to the person that's supposed to receive it. Okay? But now, when you look up them words in there, you go to the Strong's Board, you start searching everything out, it's basically saying, look, write it down so the person who reading it can read it easily and break it down so they can understand what I'm telling them. Okay? On this side, that's what it's saying now. Go ahead.
So verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time. That was 5 months ago when we did that video, bro. Talking about how Saudi Arabia and Iran was gonna unite. Man, wasn't nobody talking about that. I ain't seen none back then. When I had did that video to the Spirit of Power, y'all watching outside, man, wasn't nobody talking about Saudi Arabia and Iran, man. Nobody. I made sure I looked. Nobody wasn't saying nothing about them. But you might have people talking about it now because that's major news for them to unite. But through the Spirit and Power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I was talking about that 5 months ago. That's why I showed you the video. And that clip I showed you in the beginning, I sent that clip to this brother on the 6th. Matter of fact, I think it was the 6th. Today the 12th. I sent that to you on the 6th. Matter of fact, let me look. Let me make sure. And it's another clip I sent them too. So we knew about this. Let me see, just to make sure. Yeah, dealing with Saudi Arabia and Iran. That was the 10th. So I sent that to the brother on the 10th, Friday. That's when I first seen it. You see? And I was gonna deal with it today. So here it is, we seen that Friday, man. I seen that Friday, what time was it when I sent it to you? That'd be around 6 something. Yeah, I sent that to him Friday on the 10th around about 6:30, man. When that was going down. That's what watchmen do, man. They watch, man.
Yeah.
They pay attention to world events and what's going on around them, man. Go ahead.
It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak.
The vision is yet for a appointed time, and at the end it shall speak, man. So YAHAWASHI is making moves, man, uniting Elam and Ishmael, man. And when Saudi Arabia get on board, man, you're gonna have, matter of fact, how many countries are considered Arabs in the Middle East? That's what I want to look up. How many countries are considered Arabs in the Middle East? The Arab world, matter of fact, let them hear that. Let them hear that, bro. Repeat it again so they can hear it.
Egypt, Iraq.
How many Arab countries are in the Middle East?
22 countries. According to ADC.org, the Arab world consists of 22 countries in the Middle East and North Africa: Algeria, Bahrain, the Comoros Islands, Djibouti, Egypt, Iraq, Jordan, Kuwait, Lebanon, Libya, Morocco, Mauritania, Oman, Palestine, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, Tunisia, the United Arab Emirates, and Yemen.
So you see that? 22 countries, man. And when they see, because you gotta remember, man, you gotta remember, Iran and Saudi Arabia, those are oil-rich countries. And who buys, who are the top nations that buy energy from both of those countries? China. America's not the biggest consumer of oil coming from Saudi Arabia. It's China, man. It's Moab. The Chinese, man. You see, so you got 22 countries, man. When they see that Saudi Arabia is united with Iran, man, hey, man, that's a chain reaction, man. That's a chain reaction, bro. And them Arabs gonna unite against America, man. They gonna unite, man. They see that power, they gonna unite, man. And America's afraid of. I'm gonna show you the video, man. I'm gonna show you the video, man. America, man, I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you. That right there is a chain reaction, man. And YAHAWASHI is setting it up, man, to where Ishmael is gonna unite with Elam, man. And it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap, man. And then you got Russia, got America, NATO-trained military forces in the blender, man, grinding them up, man. And you think China, which I told y'all, man, China's already assisting Russia with drones, man. They got technicians and all that, man. I've seen videos of military men been over there on the ground. American mercenaries on the ground over there in Ukraine saying, look, China's already helping Russia, man. I've seen videos on it that China's already, this before the news coming out saying what they saying. I seen that months ago. You see? They already helping Russia in Ukraine, man, them Chinese, man. With the drone technology, and they got technicians over there helping the Russians, man. See? And them American mercenaries said, yeah, China already in there, man. This before it even came on the news. You see? And this is happening, man, right before you people's eyes, man. And you can't see, man, because you caught up in the smoke screen of Babylon the Great or wherever nation that the Israelites are at. They caught up in that smoke screen, man. They can't see YAHAWASHI moving them chips, man, into the right place, man. And you got 22 Arab countries, man. And when they see Saudi Arabia get on board, man, with Iran, and they see that right there, the Americans, man, they gonna panic. And them Arabs from 22 countries, man, they gonna say, yeah, this is it. And you think they ain't studying the conditions concerning Russia and NATO trained military forces, NATO-backed military forces in Ukraine? You think these nations ain't studying it? They watching, man. Then they say, yeah, man, America ain't what they say they is, man. Them Russians is demonstrating, man, contrary to the news. Because according to the news, they'll tell you Ukraine is winning. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's going to be a surprise, man, when the people face a burning over there, man. It's going to be a shock treatment, man. They can't see it coming, man. And they can't see these nations outside of America is uniting against America. And you think them gutter rats ain't mad because of them Israelis ain't mad because of Ukraine, because of Saudi Arabia and Iran unite? Hell yeah, they mad. They don't want that. They wanted Saudi Arabia to be part of the Abraham Accord, man. Go ahead, bro. Read it from the end. Start from the top.
All right, this is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And YAHAWAH SHAM answered me and said, write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Yeah. Get Isaiah 30 and 8. I think it's Isaiah 30 and 8. Let me make sure. All right, go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 8. It says, now go, write it before them in a table.
See? Go ahead.
A note. It says, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come, forever and ever.
See? The table is the Bible, man. See that? Read it for them again so they can catch it, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come, forever and ever.
Yeah, that's it, man. Go ahead. Yeah, Habakkuk.
All right. So back in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And YAHAWAH answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
Yeah, man. So, do you Iran in Saudi Arabia, man, when them 22 countries see Saudi Arabia unite with Iran, man, hey man, hey man, when this war take place, man, they gonna be trying to get America up out of the Middle East, man. They gonna tear them up, man. They gonna let them have it, man. And I told y'all 5 months ago through the spirit of power, YAHAWASHI that Ishmael was gonna turn on America, man. And they doing it, man. And Iran got the biggest army between Saudi Arabia and between Iran and Saudi Arabia, Iran got the biggest army, man.
Iran, don't they got like tunnels, underground?
Yeah, nuclear facilities. Yeah, Iran, they got it, man. They got it, man. They got underground nuclear facilities, man. And see, Saudi Arabia America been protecting using military men and military hardware to protect Saudi Arabia oil fields and all that, you see. And remember when Saudi Arabia said that they were going to cut the oil supply, and America was like dealing with the OPEC Plus, and Saudi Arabia was following their own interests, and they was following Russia. And when they said they was gonna cut their oil supply, America got mad and said, "Look, we're gonna stop selling y'all military hardware and aid over there in Saudi Arabia." They had got mad, but see, behind the scenes, Saudi Arabia was already making deals, man, with the Russians, man, and with Iran, man. They was already making deals, man. But here it is now, the news reporting, man, you American people are, man, y'all out of there, man. Completely gone, man. You have no idea, man. You have no idea how these nations will turn their back on y'all, man. And the government ain't gonna really give you the intricate details. You know what I'm saying? The deep details of how these nations are turning on you. But we telling you according to prophecy, and we got the upper hand, man. We telling you, man, that these nations gonna turn on Babylon the Great, man. You Edomites over here in America, man. And once you Edomites over here in America fall, man, the rest of these nations gonna fall, man. That's what it is when you understand the Bible, man. When Babylon the Great fall, all these nations gonna fall, man. Babylon the Great is the last rulership of you Edomites, man. And once you Edomites in America go down, man, all them other heathen nations gonna go down, man. Saudi Arabia, Iran, all of them gonna go down. Russia, all of them gonna go down, man. China, all of them gonna go down. And that's what we looking for. We need it to happen, man. That's what we looking for. So go ahead, bro.
Continue on in Hebrew.
Nah, we going to 2nd Ezra, man. The 15th chapter. Now I'm gonna show y'all this clip, man. Right before my battery go down. This gonna be the last one, because I ain't gonna be able to get up on here no more. Well, let's see. And you got the bank. Let me see this bank. Let me see this before I stupid commercial. You got the SVB collapse is the second largest bank failure in U.S. history. That's let me see. You're dealing with I think it's let's just go back. Silicon Valley Bank over there in California. Yeah, that was a collapse, man. You see? got banks collapsing in America, man. Fuck it, man. This place is out of here, bro. Alright, I'm gonna let it start here. But I'm gonna let y'all see this. I'm gonna let it start here first.
Saudi Arabia's state-run oil company was hit by a Houthi drone attack. 5 million barrels a day of crude production was affected, close to half of the kingdom's output, and Iran denied any involvement there. Let's cross over to James Bays, our diplomatic editor.
Here's what I want y'all to hear right here.
And let's say, this is breaking news, really, James. We're all getting used to this conversation that's been developing and the news that's coming out of the Middle East. What's the reaction where you are?
Well, certainly the United Nations is welcoming this. The Secretary General was briefed on it first thing this morning as soon as the news emerged here in New York, and a very positive reaction. He believes that this could be good news for the entire region. We heard Ali talk about the situation in countries like Lebanon and Iraq. Yemen, I think, is the one where the UN will be most interested in this. Can they actually bring